The best controller player used to be Miro, Lecce and Nick Marks, but over the years players have quit and new players have evolved. I know you're trying to get better at Fortnite or just like watching the best at their craft, so I found the 10 best controller players in the world today. The first player we're looking at is Pump. He is the 10th best controller player in the world, and as you can see from his gameplay, he's quite nice with it, with the mechanics. The thing is, in this video you'll see is a lot of controller players can be good mechanically, but playing smart is what's actually going to kind of win them the most fights. And also, yeah, if you're wondering how I'm going to do this video, I'm going to mention the player and I'm going to show how exactly they're good, or what are some things I like about their gameplay that I think makes them belong in this list. And here you're going to see one. He gets his kill, but he stays on the ramp or the cone. He doesn't just jump in and go for the loot. And as you can see, he was safely able to get the loot because of that. So many players would have just ran in there, played it not smart, and died. The things I've noticed with the best controller players is, yes, they can be good mechanically, but most of the time they're actually just really smart. Here, he's using the bat. It's an interesting play. Does it work out? It does. And maybe the bat was better there because the drum gun was able to break in and have enough bullets in it. And the second player we're looking at is Kilxi. Now, I actually haven't heard this guy before the video, but I did my research and he is a very good player, and he's a part of the WTJ org. So, you know, he's definitely an up-and-comer, I think. So yeah, he is the 9th best controller player in the world. And guys, make sure you stick around because the number 1, or when we get to the top 3, we get to see some really, really good players. Alright, here he is. He's on high ground. He's got the HP, but no mat, so he kind of has to force the 50-50. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. So, who is the next player? Kurama, a very popular French controller player. I like that play he just did there, aiming, doing more damage, and getting a kill. And not tunnel visioning that guy, instead getting to zone, and then later finding himself another kill. With Kurama, I actually really like watching him because he seems to play a lot slower than other players, and he seems to focus on his aim, which is honestly the right thing to do as a controller player. Yes, you should like get your mechanics down to where like you're good at having consistent edits, but don't try and get them to Peter Boss level because that's going to be really difficult and take a long time. So instead, focus on the important things that a controller player can be good at, like aim and smart, just smart plays. Here, I like the way, yeah, see the way he went around through the wall that was safe and he kills his own teammate. Akira, another French controller player. Yes, for some reason, the French scene, they love controller, and you know what? I'm here for it because I'm a controller player and I love controller. So this is our 4th player, but he's the number 6 player, is what I should have said. That's my bad. Which is kind of insane because Akira has been dominating. So the fact that he comes in 6 makes me happy to see the fact that there actually is a lot of controller players still playing, guys. I know like everyone says controllers dead or controller players have no chance. It's just not true. At the end of the day, more people play keyboard, so there's going to be more good keyboard players. And yes, maybe it does allow you to be better, but it definitely doesn't make it impossible. And interesting there, Teeny, he will be coming up. Have a guess in the comments where you think he's going to come. Kills Akira there. Now, here we are, the 5th best player, and honestly, this guy could have got a lot higher. I've heard of him, but I didn't know he was controller. Pixovsky, they say his name a bit wrong there. This player, he knows he's weak from that fight, so he's getting in, and this is where you see the IQ of the best controller players. It's obviously really smart to get on this player when he knows he's weak, and he's going to use the pickaxe ability with the gold rush just to get in and get himself a really easy quick kill. I like this also. Drops the player down and moves back to his base and then just kills him. That's a really nice play. Interesting, the best controller players tend to play kind of smooth, I would describe their play style. You know, they have great control over their edits, and Pixovsky is a great player. So here we are, we're getting a bit higher up the player leaderboard, and this is the 5th player. And the name might be confusing, but this is actually an OG controller player. His name is Kate, but for some reason his Fortnite username is Buford Von Stop. I don't know, don't ask me, but he's a good player. I really enjoyed watching his gameplay here. Smart to throw the Thermite, try and pressure the opponent out his box. Opponent does try and go up on him, does a good play, but Cade does not panic. He's keeping crosshair on the opponent and just hits his shots when he jumps in. At the end of the day, sometimes the biggest thing about being a good controller player is being able to hit those shots in the high pressure moments. Good angle, he goes for there, gets more damage than the player, and then just jumps on him. And these are all pro lobbies these guys are playing in. And yes, one of the best control players in the world, Nathan, the guy who plays with CZB and Eclipse. This guy is insanely good as a controller player. And he comes in number 4. Nathan, he's no builds here, but he goes into the corner, puts himself on a right hand peak, and just sprays through the builds with the compound assault rifle, which is actually maybe some gun that we all need to use more, because as you can see here, he actually, brings back OG controller roots and just beams with it. This guy is really good. Now, a player you might have heard of, Scare. I didn't even know who this guy was before this video, but I am, see that kill, I'm here to watch him. Yeah, I'm here to keep following this guy, because damn, is he a good controller player. And that's why he's top 3. You might be surprised, this might be, the biggest shock, but yeah, it's true. He's actually really, really good. Now, guys, the fact that we're top 3, you might be guessing at who the next 2 players would be. Yeah, just wait and see, I guess. But yeah, Scare, really good aim, and interesting. It looked like he started doing the L2 spam there, like the OG controller days. Yeah, what the hell? Interesting. Here we are, the second best player in the world on controller. It is obviously Reet. The thing with Reet is, he is probably the closest to the best mechanically gifted player on controller in the world, I would say. His mechanics are just so ahead on controller, to be honest. I know, like, I thought with controller players, he can't get to the mechanics, but for some reason Reet, maybe his controller he uses, the practice he does, he is just really gifted with mechanics. Now, he doesn't play like a keyboard player, which is important. You can have really good mechanics on controller, but you need to not just copy keyboard players, because they can play fast and like do certain things, but controller also allows for smooth quick plays. And you guessed it, the number 1 controller in the world. This guy has been on the top of the charts on controller for so long, and I love it because he's a great player. Don't think he's a bad person. I don't think so anyway. And he's really smart. And it's Teeny, of course, number 1 in the world. And look, he's even here for a bit of vibes. Bats that guy to death. That is such a stupid play that's possible. And Teeny known for being more of the smart player than like a mechanical warrior, just running around with his bat out. This is such a strange fight. Takes down Queasy, now gets a refresh. Yeah, very interesting. I like this going into the old builds to take cover. Teeny, I've done so much videos on him. He's just, I don't know. It's, what makes him so good is all I'm trying to question here. I mean, he's got really good aim, as you just seen there. He's really smart, and he's very consistent with his edits. So, I mean, there are the things that you kind of need to be a pro player. Here, interesting, he knows that taking the high ground fight there is not going to work too well with the mats he has left. So I like this, going for low ground, and he actually takes down the 4th best controller player in the world. Very interesting. And see the way here, he spots the campfire. This is the smart plays of Teeny, and he goes to use it. And the shocking thing is, this actually allows him to win the game. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. These are the 10 best controller players in the world. But you might want to watch this video about how controller is the new meta. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.